to go to work?
Yes, baby.
But it's a nice day.
At your age, they're all nice days.
Yeah, but it's a really nice day.
Did you like that backpack I got for you yesterday?
Uh-huh.
Well, in order for me to be able to buy more backpacks, I have to go to work so that I can afford them.
That's dumb.
I agree. But you get to hang out with Claire today.
Okay.
Hey, I thought you liked Claire.
I do. I just miss spending time with you.
To be honest, I'd rather be spending time with you, Pumpkin. Come on, let's go show Claire how pretty you are today. Hey Claire, come in.
Hey Eva, you look pretty today.
Thank you.
Told you. Now, why don't you go and get some games to play for you and Claire today?
Okay.
How's she doing today?
Good. Considering.
Still hard on her with her dad not being here.
It's hard on both of us.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. I get what you're saying.
Just so you know, I start school again in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, I'll have something figured out by then, I promise.
Okay, that new job though, that's working out, right?
It's really great. It's just a lot more time than I expected.
Well, there's a lot of people out there that need you, so.
Including me at some point. Okay, I gotta go. Do you have everything you need?
Kid in the other room, cell number in case of emergency, and food in the fridge. All check.
You're great. Ava, I'm leaving!
Bye!
5 minutes ago, she was begging me to stay, and now I'm getting a bye from the other room.
She's probably just got involved in something.
Don't we all? I just feel like I'm watching the window close.
She just doesn't understand. She will.
I hope so. Oh, shit, the time. Okay, I gotta go.
Try to have a great day. Why didn't you say goodbye to your mom?
I did.
I bet she could have used a hug before work.
She's an adult. Adults don't need that stuff.
They don't? Why do you say that?
Adults are always too busy.
Well, that's when adults need hugs the most.
What does Mom do?
She helps people who have a problem with anger.
Hello, everyone. Again, I want to apologize for being late.
Yeah, you've already said it. Just let her do her speech, okay?
Seems like we're in the right place. Okay. I'm Dr. Raymond. I've only been doing this anger management course for a short time, but this is what I specialize in. I'm the mom to an awesome little girl, and in my spare time, I like to paint. Why should you care? Because I'm human, just like the rest of you. So what I'd like to do in this first session is get to know each other as a group before we dive into specifics. I know some of you have to be here. I know some of you have requested to be here. But since we're all here, I thought we could get to know each other as humans too. So, who would like to start?
I'm Georgia. Just got out of prison. 4 years, 8 months, 13 days. Assault and battery.
Cool.
You say so? No one that volunteered to be here. 'cause I don't want to live my life locked up. I need to learn how to live in this society without wanting to rip it apart. It's not all orange is the new black on the inside, you know? Bitches will cut you just for looking at them the wrong way.
So just like orange is the new black then.
Nice earrings. Within 48 hours, you wouldn't have the ears to hang them on if you talked that shit to me on the inside 3 years ago. Just saying.
Spooky bitch. Right?
Georgia, it takes a lot of courage to do what you're doing, and I truly admire you for that.
Look, I'm not here for that, okay? I need to be here. I don't know where to put all of this. And when I put it where I think it needs to go, bad things happen. I'd love to go a day without fearing who I am.
Wanting something different is the first step to getting different results. Seriously, I'm glad you're here. You're the kind of person I always hope to work with. That's what I meant.
Probably should have patted us down for weapons first.
You seem to have a lot to say.
I know.
Would you like to go next?
Sure. I'm here for trying to teach someone a lesson they needed to learn.
Too bad you got your ass beat instead.
Oh, really? We can do an instant replay. I'm good.
I think you should sit down. Now.
Keep it up. Where I just came from's full of girls with their pride and not much else.
That is not going to happen again. Understood?
Understood. Ma'am.
Am I to understand that you and this young lady have a history?
That's why we're both here. School fight. If you want to call one person screaming and crying while the other is throwing punches, a fight.
Yes, well, violence is not the answer to all of life's problems.
I'm Haley.
Do you always resort to fights when dealing with your anger, Haley?
Only when I think it's necessary. I just think it's always necessary.
But is it really?
I know it makes me feel better.
Violence is the last refuge of the incompetent.
Would you like to say something?
Oh no, I'm good. Any day I see a little rich kid lose her mind is a good day for me. Oh, you mean I should go next?
If you wouldn't mind.
Okay. I'm Lynette. I'm a mother of 3 boys. They run me ragged, but I love them. I'm only here because I have to be, but because the state says so.
How do you mean?
I'd rather not get into that right now.
But that's why we're here.
Okay. My neighbor is a racist pig. I smacked him upside the head and I let him know the story's changed. I do it again, but my boys need a mom more than he needs his ass beat. I get the fine and the time. Typical. Can I help you?
I have no comment.
Oh, but I think you do, actually.
I'm just tired of you people always playing the race card. Every time, that's all I'm saying.
You people?
Yeah, you know.
No, I don't know. You mean people like me and him?
Like I said, I had no comment. Did you ask for?
And you are?
Me? Jacob.
Hello, Jacob. And you?
Jesse.
Welcome to the group, gentlemen.
Thank you. However, I'd like to know how my people should behave according to Mr. Jacob over there.
Here we go.
Oh, here we go. What? Do you find yourself having this conversation often?
No, can't say I've had the pleasure.
Gentlemen,
No, wait. I just want to know where I stand with those around me.
I'm just saying, you guys get stuck on the race car. You get your panties all in a wad. And I'm just sitting here.
You all.
I'm just saying it like it is.
So you're saying I should have let my neighbor call my son things that begin with the letter N and be okay with it?
No, that's actually racist.
But you immediately just assumed that it wasn't.
I'm just tired of hearing about it. All right?
You feel like you're not like that? And because you're not like that, it doesn't exist, right? And you immediately just gonna shut down the conversation before it can even happen? You're exactly like that. You're complicit. Ignorance is bliss, right?
You say
It must
so.
be nice. It must be nice to be able to live like that.
Gentlemen, need I remind you that I am running this group?
Another power trip. That's what it's always about.
Ma'am?
Nothing.
I mean, you are free to speak.
Why bother?
That's why we're here. To open up about ourselves, get to know each other, and find alternatives to sitting in spaces like this in the future.
But wouldn't that affect your bottom line?
There's no shortage of angry people.
You've been quiet. You are?
Sure, a man speaks, so forget the girl, right?
Do you seriously think I'm being sexist?
I don't think.
I mean, you got that right.
You understand what I'm saying, right?
Oh, honey, don't put me in your all-girl power rant, because at the end of the day, your genetics still grant you more privileges than I'll ever have.
You look like you're doing all right to me.
I could be doing much better.
Screw the white privilege stuff. I get up every day just like anyone else. I'm white, I'm straight. Where's my privilege?
Gee, never heard it from that angle before.
Ah, insights of the inbred patriarchy.
Insights of a future prisoner and a prisoner.
Feel lucky I want to better myself.
You really don't get it, do you? You really can't see it.
See what?
Why are you here today?
Bar fight? Smashed a bottle over some asshole's head? Probation says it's mandatory.
Well, would you care to elaborate? I mean, if that's okay with you, of course.
I have no problem with it.
Sure. Some chicken shit liberal spouting off the mouth, kind of like you guys.
Interesting. Were the cops called?
Well, yeah. I mean, guy couldn't be a man about it. But I see why they call them bleeding hearts. Blood just right.
Were you ever afraid of getting shot?
No, I complied with authority. I respect authority.
You ever been afraid to drive?
No.
You ever heard of a man called Philando Castile?
No, should I have?
I mean, you would have liked him. He believed in the Second Amendment. He believed in owning firearms legally to protect his family. So one day, Philando got pulled over for a minor traffic violation. And being a responsible gun owner that he was, he let that cop know that he had a legal firearm in his glove box. Because he knew that if he was to open that glove box, the cop would have seen it, and that would have gotten him in trouble. But did the cop respect that? No. He just heard black man with a gun and shot the man 7 times in his chest in front of his girlfriend and her 4-year-old daughter.
He had to have done something.
You broke a bottle over a man's head, and you get to sit here and bitch about how you don't like how things are. It couldn't be a threat even if you tried. But a guy like me, I'm a threat just because I'm alive.
And yet here you are, with us.
I work in finance, and I had the unmitigated audacity to disagree with my supervisor about something I thought was shady. Yeah, and now I get to sit here in this class with this bottle-breaking redneck.
You're joking, right?
No, it's not.
You're here for having an argument with your boss? I do that daily.
I'm just saying.
Hey, I'm sorry that what I said got you cut off. I really want to hear what you have to say.
I don't require your permission to speak. Thanks.
Why are you so hostile towards him? He's done nothing to you.
Actually, that's a good question. Haley?
I have my reasons.
She always has her reasons.
I should have put you in a coma when I had the chance.
I'm not going to remind you again.
I mean, you can tell her over and over and over again, but nothing ever seems to sink in.
I didn't get your name earlier. You are...
Mariah. Sorry. My mouth gets me into trouble.
I can see that, Mariah. Can you please let me run the group?
Whatever. I can't help that people are so sensitive.
Poor little rich girl.
I can't help it that my parents make money.
You act like you make it.
I don't have time for you right now.
What do you have time for, Mariah?
Being spoiled rotten sounds like it.
Nailed it.
You know, I am not opposed to taking out the trash again.
You couldn't even pick up the bag.
Y'all think you're hot, huh? Are you some hot bitches? Well, come on. You think this is cute? This ain't school, all right? This is my chance to do something right for once. And you all keep making it about you. I might as well say fuck it and go back with a story to tell for another hard 20.
Everyone shut up! Just shut up! God!
You alright, man?
No, I'm not okay!
What is your name?
Jordan.
Are you okay, Jordan?
Didn't you just hear me? No, I'm not okay! God! What is wrong with them? I'm sick of everything! No one listens! They just wait for themselves to talk!
I understand that.
Do you? Do you understand? Because you were fucking paid for this and you couldn't hear what I just told him!
I heard you. I was just trying to diffuse the situation.
By not listening!
I'm sorry you took it that way.
It doesn't matter. People assume the worst of me anyway. No one ever just listens to anything.
You got a whole room hanging on every word now.
Yeah, if it's something I did, I'm sorry, because I get you, man.
You get me? And you get me. Look at me fitting in!
We all reach our breaking point, Jordan.
Do we? We do? Well, tell me, what's your breaking point?
I have my moments. We all do.
We do? Really? We do? Is that why we need a class like this?
Sometimes we all need help with our anger. We're all human.
You know what would help me get you is why don't you tell us how you understand what's going on with me?
Last year, my husband and I had an argument. Couples do that, right? He said I always needed to have the last word. He was probably right. I'm tenacious. But he was so lost, and I didn't see that. In fact, I wanted to win that argument so bad that I said some things I shouldn't have said. We all say things we regret and think we can take them back later, right? He went into the garage, pulled out a .45 caliber, put it in his mouth, and pulled the trigger. I guess that was his way of saying, I finally got the last word. Do you know what it's like to be cleaning your garage and finding a piece of skull from someone you loved more than anything 4 months after the fact? I hope not. But I surely wouldn't judge you for not having the same experience. Anger is anger. Loss is loss. In the moment, there is no worse than one's own. That's how I understand, Jordan. Is that good enough for you?
Holy shit. And here I would have assumed.
What? That I have my life together? My child spends more time with her babysitter than she does me. Prejudice is insidious, Annette. We all have it. We just think we have a more acceptable form of it.
You know what's funny? I've been doing to you what everyone always does to me. I was raised by parents to judge people on the content of their character, not on what they look like, not on how much they make. But here we are. Everyone's just assuming everything! Where did that all go? See, I understand Jacob, but I also understand Jesse and Annette. And I really wanted to hear you. Because I know what it's like to be overlooked and ignored. Sometimes I lose my shit in the mall. But, you know, that's how you have to get to people's attention sometimes. You know, I actually volunteered to be here because I didn't like what was going on in my fucking head. I thought I could learn something. You know, in a way I did. Miss Raymond, your husband was a smart man.
Why do adults get so angry all the time?
I don't think that's really how it is, Eva.
Do you get angry?
I do. Everyone does sometimes.
Why do you get angry?
Well, don't you ever get angry?
Yeah, I do get mad, but then I just do something else.
Well, there may come a time that you can't do something else. Adults sometimes have to sit through what makes them angry. That's part of being an adult, I think. Trying to see the best of things, even when you don't really like what's going on.
Like Mommy?
It's kind of like this game we're playing. Adults think that if one small thing happens or one big mistake, everything can come crashing down. At least that's what we tell ourselves. I think we're told that everything matters. So then everything we do seems to matter too much. And then we start to take life personally. But we seem to forget that we're all just trying to live.